What's your father like? You can tell me, oh Felipe, my father is a smart man. He's quiet, he's shy. If I ask you, what's your mom like? You can tell me, well, she's amazing. She's outgoing, she's friendly. What are your friends like? You can tell me, they're fun, they're interesting, they're busy. What's your grandma like? Oh, she's tired right now. She's a bit lazy. I don't know. You tell me. Let's walk. Tell me, my friend, what's your best friend like? Oops, what is this? The biggest gift of the world. Hello, my friend, how are you? Today, you're gonna learn how to ask questions about your classmates' lives. How to ask questions to know the stories of other people. Where they were born, where they lived, where they were raised. You are going to learn how to ask these questions and how to understand people's stories. We love to talk about our lives. And during this class, you're going to see how you find out about people's lives and how they will answer your questions. Okay? It's a nice class, you have fun, and you will learn a lot of new things. And to start this class, I'm going to read part of this book here to you, Learner by Chance. Imagine if your life changed in a moment. I was walking at the mall with my family, and I saw those books on sale. This book was 10 reais. And I liked the colors. And I said, well, why not buying it? And I bought. It's a story of a girl from India. The writer is a diplomat from India. And when I was reading the book, I started to see some nice messages. I started to see some wisdom. And I'll share what I highlighted. I'll share with you. Contentment can generate laziness. It's the aspiration, the ambition that will guide you toward the conquer. I want to see people who are hungry. Hunger that was born in the desert of insatisfaction. You might have it. In the business of life, you never receive what you deserve. You receive what you negotiate. Then here we have a moment when this girl who was very poor and started to have more money, she says, I had never talked like that. But when I think about it, it's not me. It's the power of all that money in my hand, giving me voice and courage. When you start living with the conscious of the death, it gives you urgency, intensity, and focus. When you know you're gonna die, you start living with more purpose, trying to get the biggest value possible from all your actions. A leader doesn't need to be the smartest, the strongest, the most beautiful. I wouldn't like to have a leader who would be a coward. The leader needs to guide. The leader needs to encourage and inspire common people to do extraordinary tasks. For that, the leader must show and give the example. The real test of integrity is being honest when no one else is looking. Nothing harms more a company than dishonesty. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to act despite the fear. The biggest fear should be not taking the wrong decision, but not acting. This is the fear of regret, the fear of not having tried. The world is full of mystics and astrologists who affirm knowing the future, but no one knows the future. People are encouraged to act when the situations touch their heart. Skillful leaders make things happen when the situation is adverse. They're able to operate in the worst conditions. They never give up. If the wall is too high to be climbed, they find a way to go around it. Determination is your will to make decisions even when you are in the middle of a complexity of uncertainty. We have to make hard decisions and accept the consequences. We need courage. There are no secrets for success. It is always the result of hard work, concentration, planning, and persistence. Success is not a lottery. Courage is not a feature from the body, but from the soul. One of the paradoxes of success is that the more power you obtain, the more control you lose. Performance in the past is not the guarantee of future results. The truth is, nothing remains constant. You can be at the top one day, but there are rivals trying to get you. And when it happens, you need to have the most essential quality in a leader. You need wisdom. Why did I bring these ideas for this class? Because there are different cultures around the world. There are different perspectives, different points of view. And the Eastern culture brings interesting approaches, talking about wisdom, talking about courage, talking about soul. And if we stop and think, there are a lot of similarities with what we believe here in Brazil. We have a lot in common. These days, we see some movements of polarizing ideas, Western against Eastern, right against left. Let's not fall into this trap. The human being is powerful. You are powerful. You have talents. You have your special spark of light, of power. And all over the world, the human being is the same, with his or her values and also challenges. I brought these ideas here to you to show you that even from distant places, the human being is the same. Let's warm up. Please move your arms. Move your shoulders. Release your joints. Move your wrists, your fingers. Let's start with our legs today. We extend our legs, okay? If you can do it, please do it. I promise you, you are not wasting your time. I would never waste your time. Never, ever. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay. Now, let's do this movement here. 45 degrees, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we're going to do a movement as if we were rowing, okay? Like this. 1, 2, come on, let's do it together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all right. Move your neck to the left, to the right, up, down. And now let's stretch to the back, okay? And look up. Count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, let's stretch to the front. Stretch, 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 stretch. 1, 2. You count for us. Please continue. 3. You count. Okay. All right. Let's have some water. I'm thirsty. This is yours, and this is mine. Cheers, my friend. All right, let's breathe. We're going to breathe in. We hold and we breathe out. We're going to breathe in, hold, and we breathe out. Okay? This is the moment when we clean our thoughts, when we improve our concentration, when we reduce our anxiety. Nowadays, with the social media, with cell phones, we have become more anxious. We are always trying to find something interesting, something nice, something exciting, and we need to pause for a while and breathe. We breathe in new energy. We breathe in the blessings we need. And we breathe out the worries. We breathe out the grudges. Do you hold grudges? Oh, God. I still hold grudges, and I'm getting rid of them. Thank God. Here we go. Here we go together. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Once more, please. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. All right. Okay. Before we start, I ask you, are you ready? Talk to me, yes or no? Of course you are. You are not alone. You are never alone. There are people who love you so much. You can't imagine the amount of love they feel for you. I'm serious. Let's go. You can count on me too. I'm here to serve you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How do you find out about your classmates? How do you find out about your coworkers? About your relatives? About your parents? It's simple. You ask questions. And you ask open questions. So then they will bring you very different, sometimes unexpected answers. What? What's your favorite neighborhood in this city? What was your favorite place when you were a kid? What did you do when you were a kid? What? This is the most used question. What? Then we have where. Where did you grow up? Where were you born? Where did you meet your best friend? Where did you enjoy your teenage years? Then you can ask the question, who? Who is your best friend? Who was your favorite teacher when you were a kid? Who was your favorite singer when you were a teenager? Who is your favorite actor? Then you can ask questions using when. When did you move to this city? When did you start going to school? When did you start working? You were asking questions using what, where, who, when. You can also ask questions using why. Why did your family come to this city? Why did your parents move to this city? These are the questions. The answers will vary. Maybe you ask, who was your favorite teacher? And your classmate, your coworker will say, well, My favorite teacher was Mary. She was very nice. Where were you born? Maybe the person will tell you, well, I was born in São Paulo. Who was your favorite singer? The person will answer. And, my friend, it's important to listen when people are talking to you. Sometimes we ask a question and we don't pay attention to the answer. And one of the best ways to make friends, to build relationships, is to listen carefully. I'm gonna give you a bonus talking about this importance of listening to people when you are talking to them. Enjoy it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How are you feeling today? Okay, welcome back. Today, rule number 9. Assume that the person you were listening to might know something you don't. Listening is paying attention. It's amazing what people will tell you if you listen. Sometimes, if you listen to people, they will even tell you what's wrong with them. Sometimes, they will even tell you how they plan to fix it. Sometimes, that helps you fix something wrong with yourself. If you listen without premature judgment, people will generally tell you everything they are thinking, and with very little deceit. People will tell you the most amazing, absurd, interesting things. Very few of your conversations will be boring. So listen to yourself and to those with whom you are speaking. Your wisdom then consists not of the knowledge you already have, but the continual search for knowledge, which is the highest form of wisdom. It is for this reason that the priestess of the Delphic oracle in ancient Greece spoke most highly of Socrates, who always sought the truth. She described him as the wisest living man, because he knew that what he knew was nothing. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. Comment here about someone from your family who is a good listener. What are the conversations with this person like? Why do you like to talk to this person? Yes, I am learning to listen better. Sometimes I talk too much and I don't listen carefully to what the other people are saying. I'm worried, I'm thinking about my schedule, and I promise you, when we listen carefully to what people are saying, we learn so many things. We connect with people when we're listening to them. When we're listening to understand, not listening to reply. Okay? Do you listen carefully when you were talking to people? I think you do. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How do we find out about people's stories? How do we find out information about our classmates, about our co-workers? What are the questions we use to listen to their stories? I just told you about the WH questions. What, where, who, when, and why. These are the words that start your questions. But we also need to listen carefully and interact with people while they're talking to us, right? So let's talk about conversation strategies. When you talk to people, you need to interact. You ask your classmate, where were you born? Your classmate tells you, I was born in Bahia. To give a feedback, the most used conversation strategy to show interest is you repeat part of what you heard. In this context, your classmate told you, I was born in Bahia. You say, Bahia? That's nice. And then you continue the conversation. When I ask you, where are you from? You tell me, I'm from Brazil. I tell you, Brazil? Wow, I'm from Brazil too. I love this country. I repeat part of your answer to show you that I'm paying attention, to show you that I'm listening to you. So, you repeat part of the information. This is one conversation strategy. Another conversation strategy I'll show you right now. The conversation here is, where were you born? I was born in Bahia. Bahia? That's nice. Yeah. And you? And you? You answer, I was born in São Paulo. Really? This is the second most used feedback. Really? I ask you, what's your favorite food? You can tell me, rice and beans. I tell you, really? That's great. I love rice and beans too. And do you like pasta? You tell me, yeah, I love spaghetti with cheese. I tell you, spaghetti with cheese? Oh my goodness, this is delicious. What am I doing? I'm repeating information, and I'm also using the expression really to show I'm interested. Let's learn how to listen better 3, 2, 1.
Hello my friend, how are you? Hoy seguimos con nuestras clases sobre how to get along well with people, cómo darse bien con las personas, referencia Dale Carnegie. Ya vimos que las técnicas para darse bien con las personas, 3 principales son no criticar, apreciar honestamente y despertar un fuerte deseo en la otra persona. Después empezamos las 6 maneras de hacer con que las personas disfruten tu presencia. Y fueron tornarse verdaderamente interesado en la otra persona, sonreír, smile, y ¿cuál era la tercera? Saber que el nombre más dulce para una persona es su propio nombre. Llamar a las personas por su propio nombre. Hoy seguimos con esto. Una manera fácil de ser un buen conversador. Deo comenta: ella no quería escucharme sobre mis viajes. Todo lo que deseaba era un ointe. Una persona que escuchaba de manera interesada, oyente, ¿no? Un oyente interesado para que pudiera dar expresión a su ego y hablar sobre los lugares en que había estado. No hay misterio sobre los éxitos en los asuntos comerciales. Atención exclusiva para la persona que estás hablando es muy importante. Nada más sorprendente que esto. Para ser interesante, sé interesado. Haz preguntas a que el otro sienta placer en contestar. Haz un incentivo para que la persona hable de sí mismo y sobre sus asuntos favoritos. El dolor de diente de una persona significa más a ella que todo el hambre de China. Aquí dice esto Dale Carnegie. Entonces, si quieres que la persona disfrute tu presencia, acuérdate, habla de las cosas que la persona le gusta. Haz preguntas a esta persona. Principle 4 is, be a good listener. El principio 4 dice, sé un buen oyente. Incentive a las personas a hablar sobre ellas mismas. Y ahora quiero que tú comentes acá. ¿Cuál pregunta tú haces para que la persona hable de ella misma? Comenta. Quiero ver tu pregunta.
Yes, we're learning about the importance of listening well, of being a good listener. And I remembered another question you might ask. When you were talking about the past, you use the expressions what, where, who, when, why. And you can also use this, how old? How old were you when you came to this city? How old are your brothers? How old were you when you started to work? How old? Okay? And then you answer, I was 5. I was 15 when I started to work. Okay? I'll introduce my mom to you. Let's ask her some questions. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend! Live with the treasure of my life, my daughter Duda, my mom, Forever VIP, Aninha Dib. Mom, tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, and you, baby, where are you from?
Brasil.
Okay. Okay, mommy, tell me, where did you grow up when you were a kid?
Oh, Campo Grande, big
In
field.
Campo Grande, all right. Okay, and how old were you when you started going to school?
Oh, 5 years old.
5 years old, okay. And you, baby, how are you?
3.
3. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. We're talking about how to ask questions to our classmates, to our coworkers, to people we meet. The importance of asking the question and listening to the answer. A nice question to ask is, what's your father like? It means, how can you describe your father? What's your father like? This like at the end with what's at the beginning, it is como é seu pai? What's your father like? You can tell me, oh Felipe, my father is a smart man. He's quiet, he's shy. If I ask you, what's your mom like? You can tell me, well, she's amazing. She's outgoing, she's friendly. What are your friends like? You can tell me, they're fun, they're interesting, they're busy. What's your grandma like? Oh, she's tired right now. She's a bit lazy. I don't know. You tell me. Let's walk. Tell me, my friend, what's your best friend like? Oops, what is this? The biggest gift of the world. What's your best friend like? You can tell me, he is funny. She is busy. He is smart. She is quiet. He is strict. She is interesting. You can use different adjectives to describe people. Should we read this? The biggest gift of the world. Let's see. Let's see this. Memories. They are like the stars. They are with us night and day, waiting patiently for their next appearance. How can you explain this? Comment here. Let me share with you fast classes to describe people. I don't have my cell phone here, but you will watch it. Fast classes to describe people. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend! Useful adjectives in English você aprende agora em 1 minuto. Shy, outgoing, friendly, smart, interesting, lazy, strict, nice. Let's see them in context. Mom is very friendly. She's outgoing. Dad is quiet and shy. My wife is smart. She is dedicated. She's disciplined. I am strict with my daughters. Now please invent one sentence using 2 adjectives in English. Use these adjectives here. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class. Hello, my friend, family members. Você aprende agora em 1 minuto. Nós temos os grandparents, grandfather, grandpa, grandmother, grandma. Then we have the parents, mother and father. Mother, mom, father, dad. Then we have the kids, the children. If it's a boy, son. If it's a girl, daughter. And they are brothers. Remember, grandparents, grandma, grandpa. Parents, mom and dad. Kids, children, daughter and son. And these are brothers. Okay? Comment here one sentence using one member of your family. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class. Hello, my friend. Numbers. Você aprende agora em 1 minuto. Nós já vimos da outra vez, né, Dudinka? Os numbers 0 to 10. 0, 1, 2. Count for us, please. Energy, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, now let's continue. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, remember, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Comment and repeat. 3 numbers here. Thank you very much. This is Duda. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.
Yes, with these classes, with these fast classes, you can get new knowledge very fast. You have all these classes at voceaprendeagora.com, okay? Let's walk a little bit. Let's enjoy this nature. Please, my friend, look ahead. Just look ahead. And let's walk and be grateful for everything we have. Three, two, one.
Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class. And I'm very happy to see you here. You have no idea how grateful I feel when we come to this moment. When we get here. Congratulations! Yes! One more class, one more step ahead. And today, you learned how to ask questions, to know people's lives. People love to talk about their lives. We love to talk about ourselves. So today, you learned how to ask questions about people's childhood, about their city where they were born, about their lives, about their tastes. And we also talked about the importance of listening with full attention. When we pay attention to people, we learn so many things. When we're interested in what they're saying, we find out amazing things. We have a class talking about assertive curiosity. I'm gonna share this class with you. I'm gonna give you this bonus. Enjoy it. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. Today we start a new chapter from the 5 Essential People Skills written by Dale Carnegie. This chapter talks about assertive curiosity. And I'd like to make a difference with you between the curiosity for gossip and the curiosity for interest, for authentic, real interest in listening to people, in helping people, in understanding people. Okay? Think as this curiosity more as an interest. Who am I to change the words from Dale Carnegie? Point 1. Making assertive curiosity an emotional experience. If there's one word that describes this special kind of energy, the word is passion. Assertive curiosity is more about passion than about simply gathering facts. Point 2. See yourself as a student. There is a sure way to tell whether someone is a real expert or just posing as one. It all depends on how often they say 3 very important words, and these words are I don't know. If a person has the answer to every question, if there is nothing on a particular topic that they don't truly understand, then you know you've got a phony on your hands. When somebody obviously knows a lot, but is still able to admit that they don't know everything, that's the mark of true confidence and authority. When I read this, I remember my times as a professor at a university here in Brazil. When I used to say, I don't know, and sometimes I felt my students didn't like it when I said I don't know. They were like, how you don't know? You're the professor. And the more we exercise this I don't know, the more humble we become and the more open to new knowledge we are. Third point, interactive listening. When people are speaking to you, do you listen with full attention or are you distracted by their appearance, their phrasing, or other details? Is listening a matter of waiting for the other person to stop so that you can start talking? Or is it a skill that you genuinely want to develop? It's amazing how rare good listeners really are. And by becoming one of those rare people, you can take a big step toward making yourself a truly skilled communicator. So remember to say and to know that you don't know everything. Remember to listen with full attention. Remember to react with passion to things people tell you. Instead of being curious, be interested.
Yes. Be interested in other people. If you want to be interesting, if you want to be someone interesting, you need to be interested in other people. And we should exercise this sentence. Oh, really? I didn't know that. The sentence, I don't know, opens new possibilities for us. Remember the WH questions. What? Where? Who? Why? When? They're very useful. Now you tell me, where were you born? Where were you raised? Who was your first friend? Where did you meet your best friend? Comment your answers here. Come here to this platform. We are waiting for you. If you need to learn faster, if you need our assistance, we are here to serve you. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.